Shh, I'm trying to think here. All I ever wanted to do was study.
Welcome Imperius finally into the Nexus. My first impression of Imperius after watching the Spotlight video is ugly wings, standard modeling, duplicate abilities from other characters, and a walking angel. WTF, Imperius is the only angel who walks. Speechless. After testing in PTR, I feel Imperius is fun to play. It's based on your experience. Play well, you are a hero like Varian. Play bad, you are feeding like Leoric. Alright, let's see Imperius abilities first. Celestial Charge. Lunge towards a targeted direction and stab, dealing 35 damage. If an enemy hero is hit, channel to stun for 1 second. And deal 70 additional damage when it fully finishes. This skill is like a nerfed version of Blaze's jet propulsion. Charge forward for a short distance and only stun lineup heroes. Think of this, Celestial Charge allows you to stun enemies for 1 second. Meanwhile, you stun yourself for 1 second as well. You cannot move or attack for 1 second. It can be good or be very bad that put yourself in danger. As what's shown in Spotlight video, Celestial Charge can be a skill to disengage fights. Therefore, use it wisely. Solarian's Fire. Release a fiery wave that deals 100 damage. Enemies hit by the center take 50 bonus damage and are slowed by 40% for 3 seconds. This skill is like Varian's Lion's Fang, with more slow, but no healing function. You can consider the skill to be main damage in fights. Molten Armor. Shroud Imperius in flames for 3 seconds, striking a nearby enemy for 19 damage every 0.25 seconds. Imperius heals for 100% of the damage dealt, with healing doubled versus heroes. This skill is like Sylvana's Withering Fire, auto-attacking closest enemies. The difference is Molten Armor is not prioritizing heroes. Its cooldown is 12 seconds but it lasts 3 seconds. Therefore, its actual 9 seconds cooldown. This is an ability to heal yourself, so you need to make sure it shoots on enemy heroes for more healing. Valorous Brand. Each basic ability marks enemy heroes hit for 10 seconds. Basic attacks consume the target's marks, dealing 30% bonus damage per mark. Imperius has slow attack speed. This trait compensates for it. You can choose when to do critical hits within 10 seconds. It's a very powerful trait. Let's see Imperius talents. Level 1. Impaling Light. Stun multiple enemy heroes with a single Celestial Charge. After stunning 2 heroes, permanently reduce the cooldown by 2 seconds. After stunning 3 heroes, permanently reduce the cooldown by an additional 2 seconds. If you play Q build, you must pick this talent for more damage and for lower cooldown. Consuming Flame. Hitting heroes with the center of Solarian's Fire increases its center damage by 10, up to 150. After hitting 15 heroes, increase Solarian's Fire slow by 15%. This quest is easy to complete and its reward is significant. Burn the Impure. Consuming a Solarian's Fire mark deals bonus damage equal to 3% of the hero's maximum health. In other words, you can deal 3% health damage every 8 seconds. Conclusion. Impaling Light is usable, but Consuming Flame is more useful. If there are 2 enemy tanks, you can consider Burn the Impure. Level 4. Bulwark of Flame. Hitting a hero with Solarian's Fire grants 60 physical armor against the next 2 enemy hero basic attacks. Stores up to 4 charges. If you like to be very tough, you can also pick Sovereign Armor at level 16 and Impervious at level 20. Unshakable Faith. Activating Molten Armor removes roots and slows. If a disabling effect is removed, heal for 250. You usually use Molten Armor when you are low at health. This talent may help you escape from danger and heal yourself. Battle Hunger. Heal for 82 health for every Valorous Brand mark consumed. Very good talent. If you play Imperius as Bruiser, you can consider this talent. Conclusion. All talents at level 4 are good. But I recommend Unshakable Faith and Battle Hunger. rather than Bulwark of Flame. Level 7. Flash of Anger. Hitting a hero marked with Solarian's Fire with Celestial Charge deals 160 damage around a target. This is WQ combo, but its area is too small to deal damage. Blaze of Glory. Solarian's Fire leaves a line of scorched earth along its center, exploding after 2 seconds and dealing 125 damage. This talent is like Genji's Final Cut. The second explosion is not critical hit, and doesn't apply Valorous Brand. Overall, it's still a good talent. Holy Fervor. Activate to cause the next 4 basic attacks to cleave for 157 damage. It's a nice talent that allows you clean waves very fast and deal great damage in team fights. It would be nicer if its cooldown is 15 seconds. Conclusion. Not recommend Flash of Anger. Other two are both useful. Level 10. Angelic Armaments. Summon a ring of blazing swords that grants 1000 shield for 3 seconds. If the shield lasts the full duration, this ability can be reactivated within 5 seconds to launch 6 swords toward an area, each dealing 140 damage to the first enemy hit. This ultimate is like Lucio's Sound Barrier, plus Li Ming's magic missiles. It may save you from the death and strike back. The damage is also good. If you pick this ultimate, better pick Heavenly Host at level 20 as well. Wrath of the Angerus. After 0.75 seconds, charge in the target direction, lifting the first enemy hero hit into the heavens. While in the air, Imperius can steer the landing location by moving. After 2 seconds, slam the target into the ground, dealing 375 damage and stunning them for 1 second. This ultimate is like Johanna's Falling Sword, plus Stitch's Gorge. You can kidnap an enemy hero over walls. That's very good. You can take enemy tank away or take their backline to your team. The only shortcoming is the delay, which may let you miss the target. Conclusion. Both ultimates are good. Pick one depends on the enemy composition. Level 13. Pathetic Mortals. Stunning enemy heroes with Celestial Charge reduces their damage by 35% for 4 seconds. This talent is good only when you stun enemy mages or other assassins. But it's kind of hard to get assassins in the back with Celestial Charge. Divine Rage. Striking an enemy hero with Molten Armor reduces its cooldown by 0.25 seconds. As I said before, the cooldown of Molten Armor is actually 9 seconds. If you can fully hit enemy heroes with Molten Armor, its cooldown will reduce to 6 seconds. It's very good talent for tank build. Heat of Battle. Molten Armor heals 25% more while Imperius is below 50% health. The healing is really awesome. It may amaze enemy heroes if they chase you trying to kill you. Conclusion. Divine Rage and Heat of Battle are more useful. Pathetic Mortals is for Q build more. Level 16. Celestial Swiftness. Stunning an enemy hero with Celestial Charge grants 50% attack speed and 20% movement speed for 5 seconds. You can easily chase enemies or disengage from fights with this talent. Melting Touch. Consuming a Molten Armor mark reduces the target's armor by 25% for 4 seconds. If you play Imperius as a tank, you need this talent to melt down enemy tanks. You can also pick Divine Rage at level 13 to reduce the cooldown of Molten Armor. Sovereign Armor. Molten Armor grants 50 armor for 2.5 seconds. 50 armor is really neat. It applies to any situation. Conclusion. You can pick any of these talents depends on enemy composition. But Sovereign Armor is more universal. Level 20. Heavenly Host. Nearby allied heroes gain 600 shield for 3 seconds. If the shield lasts the full duration, fire a sword at the nearest enemy hero, dealing 140 damage. If you pick Angelic Armaments at level 10, you should pick this one as well. It let you have Lucio's ultimate to help your teammates in fights. Unrelenting Descent. Consuming a Valorous Brand reduces the cooldown of Wrath of the Angerus by 5 seconds. If you know how to use abilities wisely, you can kidnap enemy more often. Impervious. Activate to become unstoppable and gain 75 spell armor for 2 seconds. Hitting heroes with the center of Solarian's Fire reduces this cooldown by 5 seconds. 2 seconds is a little short, but it's good enough to fight against mages. Valorous Pursuit. Activate to teleport to an enemy that has been marked by Valorous Brand. It's like Zeratil's Vorpal Blade. For a talent at level 20. This one is not very handy. This should be at level 4 or level 7. Conclusion. To strengthen ultimate at level 20 is better than other two. There are 3 builds I can come up with. Tank build, bruiser build, and Q build. Tank build let you last longer in fights. You can also help teammates after level 20. You can play as solo laner with bruiser build. Nice wave clean. Good survivability. And lastly, Q build. Q build is not very good but annoying. You can make fun with enemy. Screw up their position. This is my first impression of Imperius. Fun hero to play. He is going to be more annoying than Mal'Ganis. Alright. Thank you for watching.
Do you require the aid of a wizard?